my darlings. It's wonderful to see you all again, and thanks for joining me for today's video. Okay, so what's happening is I'm just warming up the van at the moment. I have an appointment this morning at 8 a.m. but I'm running late because I'm really tired. The nightmares were really bad last night and they kept me awake, and so now I'm running late. So I have to take my van around to the garage so that my mechanic can have a proper look at it to find out exactly what's wrong with it and how much it's going to cost me to fix. So today, I'm not getting the van fixed today. I'm just getting him to have a look at it to find out what's what. And this is going to cost me $150. That's AUD. But at least I will know this afternoon what's wrong with it. And we'll also find out whether I am right or not about having air in the fuel line. I mean, I'm not a mechanic. I just went by what Google told me, so we will find out later today what is exactly wrong with the van and how much it's going to cost to fix. And so I will have to book it in at a later date to be fixed. And I've decided that when I do take the van in to be fixed, I'm going to get the air conditioner in the van fixed too, because the air conditioner in my van isn't working properly. I mean, it was like that when I first bought the van. That's one reason why I got this van so cheap. And I said to the previous owner, that's okay. I can get the air conditioner fixed later on when I'm ready. And now I'm ready to get the air conditioner fixed because, oh my God, because I'm sick and tired of driving around in this van in the heat. Oh my God, it is so uncomfortable. It really is, because here in Australia, our summers are really, really, really hot. And if you don't have an air conditioner in your van, it's going to be really uncomfortable. And I cannot tolerate that anymore. And not only that, I need the air conditioner fixed, which is going to be a game changer, which I'm really looking forward to, because there's no way I'm going to let Kelly stay in a hot van. No one is going to let their fur baby stay in a hot van, are they? No, they're not, and I'm not either. So we're going to go around to see my mechanic now, and we'll drop the van off, and then while he's checking out the van, I've got a few things to do, so that means I'll have to run around on foot, but that's okay. And then when I go to pick up the van later today, I will be able to tell you exactly what's wrong with the van, or maybe there isn't anything wrong with the van. I don't know, but we will find out later on. it. Okay, so here we are at my mechanic, as you can see. Oh, there was a bit of a nerve-wracking drive from my apartment to my mechanic because, oh my God, I can still feel my heart beating because I was so paranoid about the lights coming up on the dashboard and the van stalling, but all good, it didn't stall. So that's all good. So let's go find out what's wrong with the van. Okay, so here I am at my mechanic. His name is Mark Fleets. The top there, as you can see, Mark Fleets services all mechanical repairs. And so here's my pretty van. So I've dropped the van off and I'll pick it up later today and we'll be able to know what is exactly wrong with it. I'm going to get the air conditioner fixed too. Okay, so Mark Fleets Mechanical Services are in High Street here in Preston, Melbourne, Victoria. So if you're looking for a decent mechanic who does an excellent job at fixing your vehicle, it doesn't matter what vehicle it is, they do all vehicles, come here because I absolutely recommend him. This is why I come here, because oh my God, I got sick and tired of driving, oh my God, I'm so tired. I got sick and tired of going around to different mechanics trying to find a decent mechanic who doesn't rip you off, who does a good job, who's reliable, blah, blah, blah. And I went around to half a dozen different mechanics before I came here. And I should have came here in the first place, but that's how I learned. So his mobile phone number is 0408 559 683. And oh my God, I'll give you a look from the street view, as you can see. Pretty puppy over there. So yeah, so if you're looking for a decent mechanic who who you can trust 100%, come here, because this is why I say that he's the best mechanic in town, because he really is. And I would not recommend him to any of my viewers or subscribers or anyone if that was not the case. So if you're in the Melbourne area, or even if you're in country Victoria, if you're looking for a decent mechanic, come here to Mark Fleets Mechanical Reports. He does all vehicles, everything. He's a licensed tester, and yeah. What more can I say? This is why I bring my van here, because I got sick and tired of taking my van to different mechanics, and it wasn't fixed properly, or they rip you off, and another mechanic turned out to be a sleaze. And Oh my God, and I just got sick and tired of wasting time and money and my energy, and I'm like, oh my God, why can't I find a decent mechanic? And one day I just happened to be driving past and I noticed this mechanic, so he's just around the corner from me, which is convenient. So I came in here and I have not been anywhere else, and for that reason, that's why I always come back here, and that's why I always recommend Mark Float. So if you're looking for a good quality, decent mechanic up there, this is Mark Float Mechanical Services. On landline, you've got 03 9484 0646. And they do servicing petrol, diesel, LPG vehicles, truck and plant equipment, brake and clutch repairs, breakdown, emergency service, RWC testing, and mobile phone number again is 0408 559 683. And they are located at 155 High Street here in Preston. And so I thought I would put a good word in for him while I'm here dropping off my van. And I'm going to head up to the bank and get out some money and do some errands and a few other things that I have to do. Like I said, I'm really tired this morning. I don't have much energy, and it's going to be a really hot day, and I have to do everything on foot, but that's okay. I'm sure I'll manage to get it all done. But at least I'll know later today exactly what's wrong with the van. Or maybe there's nothing wrong with the van. Maybe I was right about this air in the fuel lines because I was driving it on very low diesel. And if that's the case, that's my fault. So that means that I've caused this problem with the van. And maybe because it's only stalled twice and it hasn't stalled since then, and maybe it's not going to stall. I don't know. Maybe the air in the fuel line has come out. I don't know. But whatever the case, we're going to find out later on.